Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope you guys are doing amazing. I hope everything is going good for you. I wanted to make just a little mini message, I guess, with some of my thoughts with everything going on right now in Palestine. I feel like it's just so hard for me to wrap my head around, especially recently with the Super Bowl and everything happening. It's kind of crazy how, like, in two different places, it's like a world and a sky of a difference. Like, it's actually kind of scary. It's kind of scary how, like, in one side of the world, it is so careless and nobody cares, and people are chasing after celebrities, and on the other side, it's like mothers literally holding kids with their limbs falling off. Like, it's really hard to grasp both pictures. And I just think that generally it's kind of stupid at this point for people to even attempt to downplay it. Like, it's very stupid for people to even try. I think it is a waste of time. I think that it is, of course, it's ignorant, it's rude, and it's inhumane to try to dismay and act like all this is not happening. But I find it even more crazy that, like, people are so consumed with, like, random things that are going on with celebrities than the fact that, like, more than 20,000 people have died, and majority of them being women and children. And it's so hard for me to wrap my head around. I don't understand how people don't understand. I think that's my thing. I just don't get it. I don't get it. And of course, I want to say that make sure you are waking up in the last third of the night to make dua and pray tahajjud. It's the least that we can do. Leaving our warm beds while they're literally out there, that's the absolute easiest thing for us to do. It's hard for us to even watch these videos. Imagine how it is to live and bear and be there. Least that we can do is get out of bed, pray tahajjud. And this is, like, I genuinely believe, I remember I was watching a video on this, because I've been watching a lot of videos on all of this, and I remember I saw a video where a scholar said that this is something that is going to be asked about on the Day of Judgment. Like, there's no way that it's not, right? And, like, we should have an answer on what we did to help them in one way or another. Even if it's like a small dua, a small thing, like, we should make sure that we're doing something in some way to help them. At the end of the day, of course, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best, and He's the one that manages everything. But it's hard to wrap your head around. But I think that right now, especially I see in the Muslim community, people are fighting with one another about little minuscule things. It's not the time for that. Please, it's not the time for that. It's not the time to be arguing with one another about little minuscule matters that don't matter. Right now, they don't matter. Right? Like, there's literally all this going on with their brothers and sisters. I promise you, a minuscule little matter right now to fight about is the least thing that should concern you. You know what I'm saying? Use your energy in a good place. Anyway, I hope this made sense. Take care of yourself. Assalamu alaikum.